from Tampa Bay streaming news leader. This is ABC Action News.
Hello, I'm Dee O'Reilly. Greg D's very cold forecast is coming up. But first, I want to get your ABC Action News headline. Several stores said that they would have free N95 masks available starting today. But so far, our viewers called saying that they haven't been able to find them. So you really have to call ahead. A customer service manager at the Winn-Dixie location on Swan Avenue in Tampa tells us local stores do not have those masks available yet. They say they were expecting a shipment last night. They plan to give them out today as part of a federal program, but they never received their delivery. So many of you called us to confirm that your store is not giving those masks out yet. We have a call into Winn-Dixie's corporate office to find out what happened to the mask shipment and when it's expected to arrive. We'll let you know as soon as we get an answer. The so-called Tiger King could get out of prison earlier than expected. There was a resentencing hearing for Joe Exotic today in Oklahoma. He's in prison for a murder for hire plot that targeted a Tampa woman. He's accused of trying to pay two different men to kill Big Cat Rescue's Carol Baskin. He was sentenced to 22 years in prison. An appeals court said that was calculated incorrectly and the time should be shortened. Make sure you download our ABC Action News app to stay up to date. A tennis player from St. Pete is headed to her first Grand Slam final less than a year after emergency surgery. Danielle Collins beat Inga Swiatek in 2 sets yesterday to advance to the finals of the Australian Open. She'll face Australian Ashley Barty. This is especially impressive because in April, Collins had surgery for endometriosis, a painful disorder in which tissue that normally lines the uterus grows outside the uterus. Collins is a graduate of Northeast High School. The finals start tomorrow at 3:30 a.m. our time. Best of luck to her. The Coast Guard is issuing a reminder to any boaters taking part in the Gasparilla invasion. The water in the canal is a little different than offshore, so you want to check the water ahead of time and know what you're dealing with. The bigger boats won't have a problem with choppy waters, but the smaller boats, that could be a different story. One thing is for sure, you don't want to end up in the water. Water temperatures are going to be in the low 60s. Tampa Police will give us an update tonight on the boating forecast. We have the latest on ABC Action News at 5. Well, the city of Tampa has started ticketing and towing cars if you're parked near the Gasparilla Parade route. If you see two signs, those right there on the screen, don't park there. These signs will be up through midnight tomorrow. I want to check in now with Greg for our forecast on this Friday and into Gasparilla Saturday.
The wind is going to be an issue for the boaters, for the parade goers, and so will the temperatures. Now today, it's fine. Temperatures in the 60s, a lot of clouds. The wind's not an issue. Some breaks of sun, mild for this time of year. Then as we head into the weekend, Arctic air arrives. A high temperature maybe to near 50 on Saturday. In the mid-50s on Sunday, with the coldest morning of the weekend being Sunday morning. 20s and 30s widespread. Check our app for the latest watches and advisories for the cold. Upper 40s in the hour-by-hour forecast for Gasparilla on Saturday, but with the wind gusting to 30 miles an hour, wind chills will be in the 40s. We'll be posting updates throughout the weekend on that Gasparilla forecast. You can follow me on Twitter at Greg D. Weather. All
right, thank you, Greg. You can now get news 24 hours a day on ABC Action News Plus. Just download the ABC Action News app on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, Android TV, and Apple TV.